So we're still waiting to go back to green.
At travelnevada.com.
Looks like True's gonna get away with this in the lead. One lap.
He might. We're going green this time around.
Lap car is coming up to the front. 63 laps here. Oh, yeah.
3 lap cars are including just Ducky, and Speed 300 has confirmed retiring from the race. That will end his NASCAR career at United Racing Designs for this season, as he is no longer in a team. This was his last race.
And
Except
how
for
about
the
a
Cup
lousy
Series.
end to the season? He's last in points. Another DNF is gonna.
He did not. It was not a race he needed at all. He wanted to at least come out. He did well last weekend. Got involved with the wreck here on the first corner due to drivers getting a little too antsy. This isn't the first time Canada's had a major wreck on the first lap at Phoenix. They did in real life last year.
Well, they didn't have a wreck on the first lap. They had their first wreck was on lap 0.
Yeah, it was before the finish line. So here we go. We're going green this time around.
Here we
Ducky's
go.
still
It's
in the
green
front
flag
row.
racing time.
So I'm not leading. As you go into the first corner, Ducky is slowed way up. Don't know if it's going to cause an incident or not. Drivers are holding on so far. 3 wide. They held it together.
Now we're getting crazy. Ducky's starting to hold them up.
Now they run 2 wide for the front.
Those 53s
Racing's
now
still
going to be able
together.
to get around the 11. Go after the car in the front.
That's definitely what he's doing, but he's got a rival right on his tail as he's trying to pass him in this corner. He's got a teammate to help him.
Is it 12 out?
12 is not out. He's racing towards the back with a damaged car. 30 is still leading. He's come to the front straightaway.
You're going to get around him. You're going to have to go on the outside. Isn't True racing for the championship? Same with the 93?
True is racing for the championship. Yes, on the 93. And now
Oh,
they're
the
wrecking.
93 turns him.
He's, almost.
Hard in the wall, too. Oh, the 53 turns the 93.
93 has a blown engine. He's contending for the championship. That's going to end his night.
Probably to end the 25s getting into the 93.
Wow, almost took him out of the race.
A lot of
too.
people are probably angry at the 93 for taking out the 30 while the 30 was racing for the title.
Wow.
The 30's the point leader, right?
30, yes. No, he's not the point leader. That is the number 8, who is 31 points ahead of the number 30. He will clinch the championship at this state. He would be currently leading by 20. No, he would be currently leading by 50 points at this state.
Over the 53.
Over the 30.
But the 30's gonna.
The 53, he is over by about 40.
The 30 did not pit, however, the 93 is most likely going to be out. Let's take another look at this.
So we saw as the 93,
Who is out of the race now?
he is now currently out of the race due to that blown engine caused from the wreck.
Wasn't from the wreck, he got turned after the wreck by the 53.
So as you see, he just goes into this corner. He's driving it just too hard to get to the lead. He comes up faster than the 30, turns
He
the
probably
30.
saw the 8 in his rearview mirror and said and thought he had to get away from him. He just turns the 30. Well, again, he's racing for the title.
And then he gets a 30 up on 2 wheels. 30 then is going back and gets into the wall.
Yeah,
and the 50, he goes
the
up.
93 cut across.
Oh, gosh, that also was right in front of the owner of that team and his teammate. All 3 of them saw that, and I'm sure they're going to take that the wrong way than just the 53. So I'm sure there's some tensions in between those drivers.
And also, the 93 is out at Tier 1 after this season. No championship for them.
A lot of rear end damage to the 30.
There's no way he can get back up to the lead.
No way, that's right. A lot of heavy damage to those two Douglas Motorsports cars. I'm sure the 53 has some. Yes, right side damage now. 30 has damage. 29 has damage. Only the top 4 have not been involved in a wreck. And guess what? Those are winning drivers, so should be some good competition behind there and some good old-fashioned beating and banging behind them with these drivers.
Hotheads are rolling towards the back.
12 cars left in the race.
We're 1 to go here in Phoenix. Comes the 11 back up to the front.
So we're getting ready to go green. Eleven comes back up to the front. There's the 16. Now we're leading. Yeah, I do. It just it doesn't. It locks simulator. I guess I have to get back on the bus. So here we go. Getting ready. Peso's gonna dive down in. Juke. And now we're going to go green.
And here come the drivers. It's green flag racing time.
Here we go.
Hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen, because this is gonna knock your socks off.
11 Sears out of the way. Whoa, 8 gets really close to the 16. Don't want to wreck yourself out of the championship now.
That'll seal it for the 53, most likely. Unless
Probably
Drew can get
53 is getting close to the 11. 3 wide into the corner.
11 should have let him by.
And
they're getting
he's
close.
Going to clear it. Whoa, a little contact. 53 is running up for the top. Zooming around 2 Tier 1 Motorsports drivers.
One of them has a lot of damage.
And the 16 and 8 continue to battle it out. Towards the back of the field, 11 and 30 getting a little close to each other.
The damaged drivers are going at it. Here goes Douglas around Pip and Rick.
And the 8, your championship leader, is to the lead.
He's going to get it here. He's going to tuck in and go.
It's exactly what he wants to do right now. Is just hang in for the lead and keep it there. But we have more championship contenders on their way. However, he needs the 8 to wreck out in order to win.
I think Douglas just has a top 5 car. That's not a winning car by the looks of it.
Well, that's because he's involved in wrecks. And we have a caution involving the 25 Douglas Motorsports.
And we're starting to get a really good green flag run.
Looks like he just... Oh, looks like he got turned.
The 11 and 30 continue to go at it every race when they get close to each other.
So going into this corner, it looks like the 30 and the 11 just didn't have a lot of room. And they sent the 25 down, and in front of them continued to push him. Oh, they just pushed him out of their way.
It's not the way you should be treating lead lap
Yeah,
cars.
that was a lap down car spinning out that lead lap car.
There will be a penalty.
No penalty.
Yes, penalties.
Used 100% of visibility.
We're not allowed to hand out penalties here at the booth. However, if we were, I'd slap a penalty right on the 8 and the 16 for leading too many laps. I'm kidding. I can't do that. It'd be fun though. Insubordinate.
Now we wait once more. This is our third caution of the night. Lap 17 out of 63. Sonic Rules, your points leader, is currently leading the race, which will put him as a big bonus points ahead of it. This is a rookie leading the championship for the K&N, his first season at URD.
I lost my rock star. I don't know where we. I don't think that one's mine.
Yeah, that was yours.
Oh, okay. Here's how it looks like pretty. I'm like, ah.
Yeah. 12 cars in the lead, lap 11. Excuse me, 12 cars after the race. 11 on the lead lap.
I cannot do nothing here. Rude.
Wise, who is currently in second, had a little good of a green flag run, is currently 7th in points. However, he is out of contention for the championship.
Problem for the 8.
8 is making his way down to pit road.
This is gonna change everything.
I don't know if he's doing a little bit of strategy,
It's coming back up.
or maybe he's just playing mind tricks with us right now. If the 8 is really pitting, you gotta remember, they're pitting again on lap 40, so this could be a strategy call.
Could it? This will be the last lead lap contention. That would mean that the championship is between the 51 and the 53.
No, because they make green flag pit stops, and he'll be good for 40 laps, which means lap 68, so he'll be good for the rest of the race.
Are you sure though?
I am more than positive.
He could be pitting late in the race, but it depends if he comes back out. Because what if he has a valve stem problem? What if he goes
If he
lap
does
10?
have a valve problem, and this is not just strategy,
He's out. He's not there.
could be seeing something. No, that's because he's going to go further towards back there. See, he's just getting a pit stop right
Might have a
now.
flat tire.
Yeah, he could have had a blown tire. He was not involved in any contact, though. But we know how hard these K&N drivers run it into the corner. Going to the race, there's a lot of cars smoking the tires from how low they had it and just how hard they were steering.
That would not be enough fuel to get to the end because that had to be 1 gallon because they only took right size.
No, that's enough fuel because remember they've only ran the 1 gallon so far. It's 2 gallons you're putting there.
That won't put him in the.
We'll find out. He can play fuel strategy. We have plenty of cautions.
And only took right side tires, and you're gonna need 4.
It's true, 4 is always a major factor. With these end restarts, and we know that there's going to be many cautions.
And now he's gonna be at the back.
16 will be leading us to the green flag.
The last 2 cautions, Wise has been the leader at the restart, but not the leader coming to.
And here
caution.
comes the 29. It might just run over the 11. Tier 1 once again being extremely aggressive. Cars in the wall. The 8 pushing the 12 in the wall. There goes the contact. 8 flipping. That's your championship leader.
And he's going to be out of this. In the wall again.
Hard hit.
That's why you don't make a strategy call.
You ain't Dale Jr., bud. That's going to cost you your championship.
And now he's just dumping fluid all over the track.
Oh.
Tough break for Sonic Rules.
The rookie leading the championship into the race is now out of the race.
So this would bring the championship down to Shrew,
Let's watch from
Pip
another.
and Rick.
Let's watch from another angle. Again, this is the 8, your championship leader, and now
Did he come up on the
flipping.
12 or did the 12 come down?
I will have to rewind it further back and we watch from CM Charger to see what happened there, and then he just hit the wall hard. He didn't blow the engine, or did he blow the engine while flipping, or when he hit the wall?
Flipping.
Yeah, he blew it flipping, so either way, he was out. And we're going to find out from CM Charger exactly what happened and why he started flipping. Let's watch from the roof cam. So this is going into the corner. So the 8 came up, tagged the 25, and then when he hit the 25, the car just came up and got into the 12, and here it is flipping down the back straightaway. Wow.
So the 8 would be at fault.
He was going up, and then he got into the back, to the front of the 25. He is out from a tire issue. Front end is way too damaged on the 8. He is out of the race, leaving the 30 and
the 51 and the 53.
Now listen, in order for the 51 and 53 to win this championship, they have to finish one spot ahead of the 30. And at this current state, the 53 is leading the championship. Fragile is too far back. 53 is leading. So as the top 4 goes right now, it's 53, 51, 30, and 93. So all the 53 has to do is keep a clean race, stay with the 51 behind them and the 30 behind the 51.
What if the 51 and the 53 take each other out?
Then Shrew clinches the championship.
What if Shrew gets wrecked out?
I think Shrew would still get it at this point, actually. Depending on
if they all
how
go
the
back
93
and finish
performs.
right in front of Sonic, Sonic would win the championship.
Yeah, so Sonic is now eliminated. Currently leading the points right now is the 53. It's really sad to see that the rookie is no longer leading. He didn't have a great start to the season, but he came back and held strong for 3 races in a row. I think he even has a win under his belt.
A huge late race stripe has been brought on by Night Hoarder to come back, but he just ran out of time and won't be able to come up. But he was making a major comeback.
Oh yeah, he went up.
He came from 110 points back or something around there to 65.
He did. Night Hoarder has performed quite a lot recently, and he even got 2 wins in a matter of 2 months, which is a quarter of the season, by the way.
The huge dividends right now is the fact that can the 53 and the 51, can they get up to the front? Can they lead some laps?
Now, see, the thing about the 53 and the 51, and this is just always what this point season comes down to, it's consistency. These 2 drivers have both performed consistently.
But look at the DNFs for the 53. He has DNF after DNF, and he's still up here
But
because of his consistency.
He's still positioned well when he didn't DNF.
And here we come.
Which is actually how Jimmy Johnson won the 06 championship in the Cup Series. Green flag is in the air. 16 leads us away. 51 already looking around the 53.
They've been battling as far as they can. Whenever they get close to each other, they're the ones that are battling.
And now the 11 is holding up the 30. 30 didn't like that last time.
Him a bump.
There he goes. Remember, this ended in a wreck last time.
Another bump.
Let's see what he's going to do. He might just turn him. There he goes. Whoa.
Another bump.
He fight back, and now the 30 has moved on. He's not tolerating being held back from a championship. Now he has to work his way all the way back up after losing 2 positions from being held up. 51 is still behind the 53. Night Hoarder, excuse me, my bad. Attic is currently leading this race.
The 16 was definitely holding them up.
However, the 16 looks like he has a fast car. He's poking that nose, that Dodge inside of the 99.
Why is this really good
Here comes the 53, a little bit into the 16 and pushes him off the racetrack. Lap 63, lap 27.
The truck championship came down to Phoenix for the finale, and it was the 16 versus the 53. But the 53, I believe, was 8 at the time in Tier 1 Motorsports. Here comes Wise looking for the lead.
But here comes the 53, also looking for a way around the number 99. See the markings on the back straightaway from the last wreck and the flip of that 80, of that 8. So coming across the stripe right now, your leader is Wise 104. But
53
Pimpin'
starting
Rick
to look
is
to the bottom.
But here come being a stealthy ninja behind him was the 51 this entire time.
He's
caught
Matt
up. He is acting like him for sure though. 99 now looks to the
The
inside
only
of the
Matt
16.
the fans in this race would be Addict and Douglas 53.
Two Chevys and two Dodges contending for the lead right now.
53 is still trying. He just doesn't have it. He only has a top 5 car. He's been stressing that they don't have a winning car.
And the only reason why he no longer has that winning car is from that wreck he was involved in.
The 16 and 99 would have to be damaged in order to be equalizing that. As the 51 is going to look for the point lead here.
And now he is. 51 will be your new point leader as of right now. He didn't get to hold it off now, and the 53 did clear him, but while they're battling, here comes the 53.
All the way back.
Towards actually now in 5th is the number 30 of Shrew. He just needs to pass these guys to be contending for the championship now.
Douglas 53's crew chief told him win or lose, pick and choose. And here he comes off of turn 4
he's
looking for
trying
second.
to get around him.
He's just got to continue to be aggressive.
That's how you win this track, is being aggressive. We saw Gray Galding spin out the leader on the last turn here last year in real life.
We were at that track, we were mostly paying attention to Derek Thorne winning his K&N title.
Then Craig Galding came out of nowhere and spun the leader for the win.
Here comes the 53 again. Can he do it?
Aggressive, wearing the tires off. You got to be careful to not run those things right off your car. He's
gonna
now
clear
in
it
second.
now. He's got his sight set on the 16.
Now that's two Dodges leading the race now.
The configuration on the 53 is much different from the 16, so we'll have to see how.
And now the 99's back to the inside.
There was contact there.
Again, this is a rivalry.
And actually have to fit in. They're not in much of a rivalry. They're in a competitive stage. They're not mad at each other.
These two drivers, I should say in particular, are not in a rivalry, but the teams themselves are, as the rest of the drivers have been fighting against each other.
Their co-owners trying to sort the mess out, while the other co-owners are pretty much egging it on. Whoa, contact, but they're going to keep at it.
The 99 and 53 are really
53 is
getting
going to
into
clear
each
him
other.
again.
But the 99 keeps putting that bumper to him.
While this is going on, I believe they are catching the 16 little by little every lap.
Not sure, but now 2 seconds behind is the 30. I don't think he'll be contending for the championship with that car. He needs a caution badly.
Here comes the 53, caught right up to the 16 that time.
He's trying to look for the lead now.
But it seems as if though so far the 16 has led the most laps. The 53 has to lead a ton here. And green flag pit stops are coming up.
Whoa, a little bit of contact there from their own teammates further back in the pack.
33 squeezing to the outside. This is the longest green flag stretch we've had this race.
Here we go. Douglas 53 is looking for the lead.
He's not going to have it here. The 16 is going to be able to clear him. The damage on the right side of the 53 is going to hurt him here. He probably would have been able to clear him out of turn 2. Whoa, contact!
Whoa, a little bit of contact.
53 knows what he's doing. He lets off. He's going to have him, though. I believe that was part of his plan to get past the 16. He's going to clear him here. Hopefully, unless the 16 comes
16.
right back, he's about to get in the wall.
That was a bad screenshot. Anyways, 16 has almost gotten to the wall there.
And that's going to give it to the 53.
53 is now your leader and your points leader as well by 10 points over the 51. A little bump for the 16 coming off the corner.
All he's got to do is
Short
just get to
track
that
racing.
inside.
Oh.
Whoa, 53 is going to give him room. Can he clear him?
16 will clear him. That was a close.
The outside has a big stretch. The 16 gets him at the line.
And here comes a 51 right behind him, trying to move up towards the lead as well.
The 51 has a strong car and clean air, so if he gets the lead, he's going to take off.
And you know what it's time for? Green flag pit stops.
They should be coming up. Here comes the 51.
And now, as of turn number 4, your new points leader is Pimpin' Rick in the 51.
Looks like the 99 might get around the 53. He'll have to work around all three of them once again.
I knew by running hard on that 16, the 53 had worn out his tires.
Whoa, aggressive moves.
Whoa, they're looking close.
He's gonna
53
get
goes
to-
to the outside.
He cleared the 99 off of turn 2 on the outside.
2 points, leaders running for contention. Close racing with a 99 and 51 off the corner. 53 will give the 51 a bump.
That's probably just to say, hey, I'm here.
He's letting him know he's going to sleep to the inside.
Whoa, contact.
Points leaders are now bumping and beating and banging. Still have 23 laps to go.
And pit stops are coming up. 53's got to reel in the 99 and the 16 once again. But it looks like the 16's going to clinch the most laps led.
Yeah, 16 definitely will have that most laps led point.
Which means the 53's got to hope that the 30 has some misfortune as insurance, because the 30 is not running 5th.
30 is in 5th, however, he is still 3 seconds behind. He needs a caution to get up there and get around him.
He had the fastest car before he got taken out by the 93.
Yes, he was involved in a bad wreck, and now 10 points behind the 53, 5 behind the 51.
The racing in front of the 53, that's only going to help him so much.
And now as they are running side by side, the 53 will creep closer towards the 16. 51 falling back a little bit. These cars are definitely
The
getting
16
worn out.
just tapped the wall.
He runs a different line. He seems to like the outside line better than the other drivers. As you see, in turn 3 and 4, his car just likes to run up toward the outside, but it seems to benefit him. 16 and 53 are now running front and back down the back straightaway. No green flag pit stops as of right now. 99.
The 53 and 16 have been side by side the entire lap so far. So they come in, still side by side. 53's going to get him here.
He pulls
He's
a
to
slide
the inside
drop.
of the 99 too.
He pulls a slide drop and now looking for a double. And now he is your leader by 10 points, and you're now your race leader, the 53 at Douglas Motorsports, running for the championship.
Oh, he's not going to lead the lap though.
Addict had him right across the line, that Red Bull Chevrolet.
The push from the 16, he might end up passing on the outside with the help of the 16.
They have to help each other, these manufacturers, both fighting to get the lead.
The Dodge is going to go with the Dodge here though.
There we
Leave
go.
him out in the dust.
Pushing him through the corner, that's a 16.
16 had to back off.
He had to back off, also it would have been a wreck there. Running on worn tires, 51. He's just waiting for a wreck. 16 moves up.
Oh,
we
there
go.
it is.
And now, I don't know if a caution is out just yet.
That's going to greatly benefit the 53 and 51. They're just going to have to race it out.
They're coming across the line. Yes,
Yes,
we are
caution
on a
is
caution.
out.
Blah, blah, blah. we might be coming to pit stops right now.
They're running so good. That's the longest green flag run that we've had. It was for most of the race, half the race actually, and we finally got our fourth caution.
Points leaders right here, a 5-point difference. 51 and 53 both. Whoever wins this race will win the championship.
Are they above True in
and
the standings?
look who is right behind
Are they
them.
above True in the standings?
As of right
Read
now,
up.
51 and 30 are tied for the champ.
Read
Are
up.
tied. I know what it is. They're tied for points right now, and 53 is leading by 5 points. 5 points. Because later on the race, for those of you just joining, the 8 wrecked out. He flipped across the back straightaway after getting in contact with the 12. So that leaves.
That'd be a tie.
Yeah, it'll be a tie for the 30 and 51, and 5-point win for the 53.
The 53 just got to beat the 51. That's his driver to beat. If the 51 gets passed by the 30, then they're going to end in a tie, but Douglas 53 will win by default because he's higher in points.
So right now, if there is a tie,
Douglas 53 would win. No, it's true. Or wait, is it by...
it goes by, okay, so
Is it by top 5? Is it by wins? By
wins. It'll go by wins. So if there is a tie,
If Douglas 53 would have to win and get So you have
So
that
there'd be
second
2
one.
wins, and that means, okay, so if Pimp and Rick ties with Douglas 53, Pimp and Rick would actually get the championship for having 6 top 5s. And Stru would win automatically for having a 5-point
The biggest
difference.
thing about Douglas 53 to know is the fact that he has 4 DNFs, and he's still in contention to win the title. If he didn't have those DNFs, he'd probably be running away with it.
It's called consistency. So that's the thing. If the 30 gets ahead of both of those drivers, he wins the championship. If the 51 gets ahead of the 53, he will win because he has the extra top 5. 53 right now is in a position to win the championship.
14 laps to go. Doesn't look like we're going to have pit stops.
And 51 would tie with the 30. And this is the top 3 champions. Again, these races are all just by random. So this is really cool. So 13 laps to go. When the pace car crosses the line, we will restart with just 12 laps
you either
to
get
go.
lucky or you don't. You're going to have great races or you're going to have boring races.
And this is going to be one of those great races.
The thing about NR 2003, I believe, this is in theory, that I believe that it kind of saves the drivers that's going to be at 4060 or 80-100. It saves the drivers' rating by the way they drive.
I believe it does too. I really think that it does.
Because if you look at Ducky's performance in Cup,
It changes.
he was winning every single race because he was always finishing up front, and it just happened to aid in his benefit.
Remember, driver 1, he stayed in the top 5.
The 53 is always consistent. He just had a problem every race.
Lap cars coming down.
Looks like Nilewater has got damage from the caution somewhere.
And cue the Jaws music because the 33 and 53 have gotten together before contending for winning. We saw at Bowman Gray Stadium those 2 drivers win.
And those are the co-owners that are not happy with each other.
Oh, that is very true. So we don't know what exactly can
JJ
happen on
Fan
this
and
restart.
Addict are not happy with each other. Douglas 53 and Addict are happy with each other. JJ Fan and Nightholder are okay with each other. JJ Fan does not like Addict. It's kind of it's kind of reversed. They're both co-owners. They hate the other co-owners that are vice versa from each
And
other.
it's 33 blew an engine.
Tough break for the 33, especially
you know what?
considering
That wasn't while racing. Or that wasn't by a wreck.
could it be a cylinder?
But you know what?
That could be a cylinder.
That's the same engine in the 51.
I don't think so. Rick Hemming has Hendrick engines.
Is Hendrick? Well, what about the 30?
Here we go, green flag. I don't know about the 30, but here we go.
Right, we're on the restart.
Is this the last restart? Oh, the 99 ran over the 11 in the corner.
And
Oh, trouble!
Wow, right on the restart, the number
We're still
99.
green, no caution.
No caution. They stay green. They're hard racing.
53's got to try all he can to get away from the 51.
53 is now trying to hold off as they come back. Still under green. 53 is trying to take off a little bit. They have not pitted. 30 gets
Nighthorder.
close. 30's looking to the inside.
I want to say Nighthorder is probably going to get the Performer of the Year award for his late charge back
I
up to the front.
forgot to tell you guys something. If the 30 right now gets around the 51, that would mean, okay, Adam would win anyways for having more wins if
Yeah.
there was a tie. So that would mean Douglas 53 would win.
Yeah, the 51.
88 is still racing.
I don't see the 99 anywhere.
99 or 33 blew out a gearbox.
A gearbox trouble. That's the same
That's a
issue.
transmission. He blew a transmission. Now the first time that this has happened.
99
major
hit it.
damage to the 99 now. He must have spun out.
I want to say Nighthorder had a gearbox problem at, what was it, the Daytona. He had a gearbox problem. That's what took him out of the race. And so maybe it's just his car. Maybe they're testing stuff at Tier 1. Who knows? But here's the thing. The 53 is coming up on the 99. The 99's been racing with the 53. Excuse me. For the win. Those were mint cookies, by the way. They were very good. But, we'll have to see what happens here if the 99 holds up the 53, because the 53 has been racing with the 99. If the 99 will let him go, be a gentleman.
I don't think it's gonna happen because he's got an associate.
Oh, here he comes.
He's letting him go. That's a good reason to have allies, but those teams doesn't matter. They still fight.
No, they haven't fought. The only time they fought is when they
No,
they
I
were
mean
changing
Douglas
cars.
Motorsports from Tier 1. They fight.
Douglas 53 sticks his hand out the window saying thank you to the 99.
And 51 makes his way. 99 blocks. Wow.
It's gonna hold him up.
Holds him up. There he goes. 51 will now be taken off.
51 might stick his hand out the window, but it won't be a thank you gesture.
No way, that will not be a thank you gesture. That is him trying to contend for the championship. 5 to go across the line.
53's got it now. He's running the outside, trying to get
hard.
faster.
He is running it too hard. Here comes the 51.
53 told his crew he's going to give it all he has. If he screws up, it's his fault, but he's going for a title.
51 is getting closer and closer by the turn.
View the 51.
It takes 2 laps to get around these guys.
Especially the 53, how hard he's been running. It's 4 laps to go.
'51 actually fell back a little bit there. Not too sure what happened.
Keep doing the 51.
'30 is shortly behind him.
Looks like it's all 53 right
Oh,
now.
and into
hit
the wall.
He's running it too hard. I think that's how he's
Something
falling back.
is
He needs
going
to
out.
ease it into
I
the
think
corners.
he's going to blow a tire. I'm not sure, but he is running that car too hard.
He needs to ease it in, because if you ease it in the throttle, if you ease it in the quarter, you're going to have more throttle off. You're going to catch him. It may seem slower.
He's throwing it in.
You'll have slower lap times. The 30 is throwing it even harder. But you'll have slower lap times. The car will be faster, and you'll catch him much more quickly.
30 in the wall that time around. Look how hard the 53
3 laps to
pushes it.
go.
It pushes that car further to the outside of how hard the 53
Just sliding
goes
it
in.
around. 7 cars on the lead lap.
1 second lead to the 53, leading the championship. 2 to go at the line.
This will be Douglas 53's first United Racing Designs Championship. He's come so close. He's had like the most amazing nationwide career, but he's never gotten that title. That's what he's been chasing. American Ethanol has helped him so far from the beginning of the relationship between the driver and the sponsor.
He also has not been involved in a major wreck this race. Minimal right side damage. White flag as we come around this time. 53 leading for his first championship.
Can he make it back around? I'm pretty sure Richie Armando Manch is going to be happy if he wins with that's T1's logo on the logo. That's T1's logo on the hood of the 53.
And here he goes into the corner. First time winning at URD for a league.
But is it a
championship?
Could it be? Because we don't know points exactly yet. But if the calculations are correct, the 53 should have the title.
He does have it. He does have it. 5 points over.
10 points over the 30. 5 points over the 51.
It'll be 5 points. The 51 and 30 will tie for will tie for a runner-up. However, runner-up will be going to Pimpin' Rick for having more wins.
That'd have to be 6 spots. He's way far back than 16 spots. There's how many cars? 14?
14 cars.
And the
10
finished 12th.
Yeah, 8's out.
So
DNF was not needed.
He may just